Yeah, it's on the members page, yeah. Well, I think it is anyway. Check your Facebook feed, just in case. Has it popped up? Hello. Yeah, sweet, right.
Is that the members thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's now live in FSC members page. Yeah, so have a look at the hats. Hello everyone, welcome to FSC Live. Simon's crossed his legs. We are ready to rumble. Alright, so today we're going to talk to you guys about goals and the importance of setting goals, how to set goals, how we like to make your goals actually apply to your training programs, give you some examples. Then we've got some announcements to make at the end of that. We thought we'd do it here. Alright, Simon, why are goals important, mate?
Well, if you don't have a goal, right? Seriously though, goals are important because they give you something to aim for, especially in the long term. Like, especially in this time of year, it's quite hard to pick something to train for or get back in and exercising after the festive period. So we thought now is the right time to talk about goal setting.
Yeah, I also feel like I don't really train that well if I don't have a goal. I kind of just flap around. Like, I get a lot of come up with a lot of weird new exercises when I don't have a goal, but I don't actually get anywhere with my training. So this year I made a real big priority to set some strategic goals for myself.
What are your goals?
My goals, be back to 80 kilos for the first time since I stopped swimming, because I bulked up a little bit. Christmas came, I had a few too many beers, as many people do. I've got Roddo coming up with Team FSC, Nick, Brent Dorset Lynn, yep, that one, and Tom. All going to be trying to get to Roddo and back, or not back, hopefully on the boat on the way back. Brady's our fantastic skipper. And there's some other little goals along the way just to keep you interested month to month. So mainly be shredded for when I go to Europe was a big goal.
Alright, so how have you set this goal?
How have I set the goal? What I did, I figured out what date Roddo was, because that's my major thing coming up. So I was like, I want to be 80 kilos by Roddo. So I set my goal from that day. Yeah, we'll do that in a second, but you just asked me a question that segued our little whiteboard of what we were going to talk about. But, so I set a goal for Roddo of being 80 kilos, because that's when I was swimming. I feel like I'm quite fast when I'm at 80 kilos while swimming. This also makes me a lot more efficient. And if I'm still just as strong, like if I'm just as strong and I'm 7 kilos lighter, I'm going to be a lot more efficient in the water, and it'll be a lot easier for me to get over there. So, and I just backdated that, figured out how many kilos I'd have to lose within that time, and just set out a training program. And one of my goals for January, so I set a January goal, was to make sure that I do every single training session that I program. And we're on week 2, and I'm still going, so that's a good sign. What's some of your goals for 2019, Simon?
I haven't actually sat down to do mine yet. So.
Good one, mate. Good one.
No, I'll be looking and reviewing at the end of this week. I have some ideas, but I've got to actually sit down and set them. So I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. Alright, so this is how you're supposed to set goals. You need to have smart goals. They need to be specific. They need to be measurable, achievable, relevant, and they have to have a time limit on them. So, Simon, for example, me, doing the Rottnest swim, it's a specific goal. I want to get to 80 kilos by the time I swim Rottnest. So I have something that's measurable, e.g. the kilos that I lose. It's achievable, I believe it's achievable, and that's the main thing. It's relevant because the goal is relevant to what I want to do. I want to be lighter so I'm more efficient in the water, and there is a time limit on it of Rottnest, the Rottnest Channel swim. What is it in 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks? Somewhere around that. It's in February, late February sometime. It's on my program. So, for another example that's a bit more real to you guys, Matt Courtney. Everyone heard about Matt Courtney, the big monster of the squat man. We had a very specific goal after one RMBus in July, that in one RMBus, he would squat 90 kilos. He killed it, he crushed it, he did 100 kilos in training the 2 days before or something, and then he got to the day and he did 95. So, he hit his goal. It was specific, 90 kilo squat, measurable. Every time we were going up, we were measuring his progress, seeing how he was going. I believed it was achievable. More importantly, Matt believed it was achievable. relevant to him because he wants stronger legs, so he's less likely to bust his knees up again, and we have a time limit to it. Anything you'd like to add, Simon? Excellent. That's enough of that dumb whiteboard. So how do we actually set goals, Simon?
Well, firstly, you've got to decide on what you actually want to achieve. It can be as simple as changing your nutrition, performing something in the gym, picking a training event like Ryan's pick roughness. It could be anything. So that's the first decision you've got to make, is what you can actually set as your goal.
And it's really important that you set that goal as well, and you actually want to achieve that goal. Don't just pick goals like, I don't know, I want to do 1,000 calories on the assault bike because I want to do that. If you actually want to believe it, sweet. I want to do 1,000 kilos on calories, 1,000 calories on the assault bike by June in one sitting because I believe it will do this. That's a goal. You saying, oh, I'd quite like to do, or maybe it would be pretty cool if I did that. Like, you're not really going to buy into the process. Yeah, that's what I like to think anyway. It's got to be, you've got to actually want to do your goal. If you don't actually want to do your goal, why do you spend the whole time talking to us about having a goal and trying to do a goal and like just wasting your time? Actually try and do the goal.
You've also actually got to write it down and be accountable for it. So if you just say it, you can kind of blow it off, but if you write it down, you can chat to me or Ryan, Jess, and Cassie about it, then it makes you more accountable, and we'll do everything we can to get you there.
For example, Matt. Everyone knew that Matt wanted to do 90 kilo squat by one of our members. I'm not sure if he actually wanted to do it at the start, but he definitely bought into the process once we talked about the benefits that it would have for him and his body. So everyone knew it because I said to Matt, if this is something you want to do, I'll post it in the members page and I'll update members on a regular basis on how your progress is doing. I did do that. I didn't do it as regularly as I thought I would, but I did do that, and he was held accountable by everyone around him in that FSC club. It was awesome to see.
Yeah, so I guess we'd like to maybe create a little, not an event, but maybe we'll set up a post and we'll get all of you to say maybe by mid next week to come up with a goal. If you feel comfortable posting it on the page, then we'll post it on the page. Just help
Simon will get round to actually figuring out what his goals, and Simon will post it.
I'll post my goal. Okay, I do have a couple, but I just need to work out if they're achievable.
And goals don't have to be fitness related. Like I have fitness goals, we have business goals, and we have some life goals as well. I have 3 sets of goals. So, for example, my fitness goals is at the moment to get to 80 kilos. Some of my business goals are centered around some personal development. So I'm aiming to do at least 3 courses, hopefully 4 courses by the end of the year, and they have specific time dates with that. And what else? Personal goals. Life goals.
Get married?
Nah, probably not. Sorry, Anka, not quite yet. See you later. What about you, Simon? You gonna get married this year?
No.
Sorry, Heidi.
She's fine with that.
Big questions that needed to be answered. Excellent. We are thinking, we're going to float the idea now to you guys. We are thinking about setting up a workshop event next week. So not next week, Saturday, Friday, or maybe midweek sometime. We'll put a poll up there, see which one's got most interest. If no one wants to do it, that's fine. But we wanted to try and give you guys the opportunity to have a goal setting workshop. And that'll be free for all members. Bring a friend if you like, that's fine. And we'll set it up, we'll do it in the gym, and everyone can go through the process of setting some goals and talking to us about how to set those goals and what the process will be. Okay, that was something we'd like to do next week sometime. We'll put a poll up. If no one wants to do it, that's fine, we won't do it, but we thought it would be quite good for you guys to have an opportunity to do some goal setting in a very structured manner and seeing how those relate to your results. That's enough about goal setting, I think. It's not that complicated. You set a goal, you figure out when you want to do it by, and you go ahead and figure out a plan on how to do it. It's really how we like to do it. Some announcements. There will be a new newsletter as part of our business goal to try and give you guys some more content and increase our communication with you. We are now going to do a monthly newsletter. Within that, we're going to have the member of the month. There will be a column from myself and Simon about whatever we feel like talking about at that point in time. There's going to be a bit of nutrition. Sorry, Cass, I haven't actually told you about that yet, but there will be a bit about nutrition, hopefully. Any events that are coming up, any specials, and the member of the month as well. So, for member of the month, the winner of the member of the month, we're not going to make it just some throwaway thing. There is going to be some prize to it. Will either be we said $50.
$50 breakfast voucher.
$50 breakfast voucher.
Free nutrition consult with Cassie.
What a time to be alive. Just another way that we're trying to increase your performance and make you guys better people. Saturdays, Super Saturdays, are now going to revolve around the team orientation that it had last week, and we thought was really good. Me and Simon will be attempting to do some of it. I did the whole session last week, and I think I carried the team a little bit. Simon did a little bit, and I wasn't watching, but I don't know if he carried the team that much.
Right.
Did you carry the team? I don't know. I wasn't there.
I had a great team actually, Ryan. It's not all about the eye, it's the team.
Well, my team of me, Pete, and Annika, we killed it, so we won. On a discretionary rule change. But anyway, the rules are set out, there will be rules. And for Saturdays, it is free for all members. Okay, if you've gone over your quota of classes for the week, you're free to come down on Saturday, and it's also going to be free to bring a friend. You can only bring the friend once though. They can't just keep coming down. Bring them once. That'd be great. Bring a friend along. What else have we got, Simon? We got someone else?
No, I think that's pretty much it. So the first 5 people to respond to this,
Excellent.
This, what is this? Live?
This
Facebook Live?
FSC Live.
FSC Live event. They'll get a free nutrition consult with Cassie. So if
The
you
first
if
5
you really
people.
if you really want to sit down and work out what you're eating, how's it working for you, what you need to change, then comment below and say you want one of those spots, and we'll get you in contact with Cassie and set this up, get you rolling.
Yep. And that's it, guys. Thank you. I'm going to now step up and turn off the little doodad. Hope you enjoyed our first Facebook Live event.